All right, so I yanked out the old axle, put the new one in. Now this is out of a medium duty truck, but it's got the large bolt pattern. It also has hydraulic disc brakes, so this thing ought to stop on a dime and give you 6 cents change back, because the rear is going to be disc brake too. So to let y'all know, the pads on this axle is the same width as the Chevrolets, as our old trucks, as these old C50s. I was highly impressed. I've got that temporary. Don't freak out about my bolt or nut spacers and all that. I'm 4-linking and airbagging this thing, so that, like I said, that's temporary. I'm just trying to hold it in place so I can get everything done. But I've got the engine set in, and I think it's going to be in there permanent. I don't think I'd have to take it out for any reason. I do have to do a little bit of changing on this air compressor air supply, which I can plug that off and just put a filter on the back of the air compressor, or move it to a different hole or whatever, put a 45 on it. That's no big deal. But she's in there. It's a little tight. I may do some bushing adjustment with a thicker bushing on the driver's side and kind of give it a little cant like Ford done with the LTL, or the L9000s and 8000s. But anyway, this, I will go to low pro tires, and I will probably end up doing body work and widen the fender out. It's a little bit off to the driver's side, which is fine. I'm not really freaking out about that. So I was going to widen the axle, or narrow the axle, but narrowing the axle basically 2 inches is just not worth it. It's just not worth the time and effort it takes to cut one of those axles, narrow it down, weld it all back together, and make it right. So the 9-speed's in with the engine. For those that are wondering, that's my oil pan clearance for the tie rod. That's about luck, is what that is. That was just pure luck. So I will probably end up building a guard off of the axle, although a lot of trucks have a low-hanging oil pan. I don't plan on off-roading, so that's fine, but I may come up in the back a little with the engine. Like I said, I'm gonna probably go with thicker bushings, or maybe lower the front cross member. It's just kind of pieced together for now, but anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. I think it looks good. So it's about, I don't know, 8 o'clock at night. I'm gonna cut off here and go home and chill out. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do a little more, but I think these fenders are kind of junk anyway. This was kind of pieced together and bondoed and half-assed and whatever, but I think putting in a 2-inch section or whatever to make that tire tuck up under that fender, I think that'd be the best bet. And there's a couple different ways I can do that, so I'll look into that. But anyway, hey, it's getting there. I like it. Tomorrow I'm gonna work on the rear end. I've got my new rear end that's gonna go in it, and I'll get it under it. I got to cut out a bunch of springs. I'm basically just going to set it down on the frame for now. I may just strap it in until I get my 4-link set up, and I'll probably start doing that this weekend as well. But I'm going to get this old rear end out and see what she looks like tomorrow. See if it levels it out with the new rear end and my super singles on it. So anyway, I'm going home.